Hi everyone, today I would like to talk to you about my project Use It Up February goals that I had and how much of those I achieved, and also about my March goals, so what I would like to achieve in March. Now for February I actually wanted to use up my Revlon Photo Ready foundation in 001 Ivory. And I have achieved that. This is completely empty. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there you can see it. Here you can see it. So it goes all the way to the bottom here. I actually popped open the cap here and the pump, and that way then I could turn it around and I could have everything just pour into a different container, which helped me a lot to use up as much as I could. If you see this here, this line up here was my beginning point. Well, after like the January update, after. Now if you can see the lines here, this is the first update. This was after January. This was where I started when I did my goals for February. So of course, this was not a lot of product I had to use up, so this was going quite well. Then I wanted to use up my Coastal Scents Hot Pot M07, also called Oatmeal Tan. This is a orangey brown that is relatively light, and it was easy for me to blend out and use this as a crease shade and a transition color, so I did that, and it's completely empty now. As you can see, I'm very happy with this. Another eyeshadow I wanted to use up completely was the MAC eyeshadow in All That Glitters. This is a champagne pinky shimmery shade, and I finished that one up as well. Then I wanted to hit pan on my MAC eyeshadow in Brown Script, and as you can see I did that as well. Now I'm not sure if you can see that, but unfortunately when I tap my brush against it, this seems to be like it's not very densely pressed. So when I tap my brush against the pan, to make sure all the excess product from my brush ends up back in the pan, I had a little bit of the outer pieces just crumble off and fall out. So this is very unfortunate in my opinion. But yeah, it just happened, and I now know not to do that again. So there is that. Then I wanted to use up my MAC Eye Kohl and I Get No Kick. I had this goal already for January, but I didn't achieve this. But now I am done completely, and I hope you can see this. This is all that is left. I can't sharpen this anymore, and I can't use what is left on the tip because on one of the sides the wooden part is actually already showing up. And when I get this at my waterline, which is what I use this Eye Kohl for exclusively, it is just very painful, so I'm considering this one done. Then I wanted to make visible progress with my Aster Soft Sensation Lip Color Butter, and I did that. So this is what the color looks like. This is a caramelly brown nude shade, and I have this on right now. I'm not sure if you can see this, but I can just apply this without really looking in a mirror or anything. And up here you can see a bit the progress. These top lines here were the beginning and the first update, and actually this is the update for my Finish 7 by Spring. I have since used this a few more times, and I hope you can see this. I am a bit below this line already now. So I'm quite happy with this progress. It's obviously visible. Then I wanted to use up one of the shades in here. This is my Sephora Shimmer Harmony Gloss Lip Gloss Palette. I wanted to use up one shade completely and hit pan on another one. Unfortunately, I did not make this. I hope you can see this. I have used up quite a bit more of this shade here, but I haven't used this one up, and then I hit pan on that one. So then I wanted to make progress in my body lotion, and the current body lotion is this one right here. This is the Baby Love Sleep Well Body Lotion with lavender oil. The product is cruelty-free, and I actually have made quite some progress here. Now I was probably about here, but I forgot to mark this. I had used this maybe twice, and now I am down to here. I'm going to consider this visible progress because I was also using this other body lotion here, and I'm down here now. The reason for me using two body lotions at the same time is that this lavender scented one just does not work well with my perfumes. So I decided to use this one if I want to apply perfume in the hours after applying body lotion, and if I don't want to apply perfume, I'm going to use this one. So that being said, the other product I wanted to actually use up was my Balea Cream Oil Shower Gel with Vanilla. I have used this one up completely. This is completely empty now. I'm very happy about this because it just means I do not have to worry about keeping this around anymore. I would repurchase this because it is a very nice scent and I like the texture of this cream oil shower gel. So then I had two more goals for my more general goals. That was I wanted to use 3 of my nail polishes. I did not succeed with that. I only used 2, unfortunately, because I was focusing on one of the nail polishes I used quite a bit. And then I also wanted to use 2 of my lip products in the last month. I did that. It was not too difficult, honestly, and so I'm quite happy that I actually achieved this goal. What I did is, or what I want to do is actually with my nail polishes, because this video tends to get quite long, I want to do the nail polish part in a separate video. It will probably only be like 5 or 7 minutes long. So it won't be too long, but I feel like it's easier for me to talk about the nail polishes whenever I have the time and when I've made actual progress with the nail polishes. So I'm going to do it the nail polish in a separate video, but I will still title them Project Use It Up of 2016 and then probably just add nail polish. So just wanted to let you know that because this video usually is about 20 minutes long, and I don't want this to get even longer. 20 minutes I find already quite long, but yeah, I have so many products in here still that I feel like I need to talk about what I have achieved, what I've used up in general and all that. So it just takes a bit. That reminds me that I actually forgot to talk about my P2 Quick Dry Spray, which I actually wanted to use up completely. This was the second spray bottle I had in this project, and the first one I used up easily. However, the last month I did not use this often. I used this maybe once or twice, so I could not use this up completely. And so I hope you can see these 2 lines. I have a blue line right up here, and I hope this is visible. It's a light blue. This is where I started out, and this black line down here, and I think you can also see the liquid moving around a bit. This is where I am right now. Yeah, this was what I had set as goals for the past month. But of course I also used up other products, and I would like to talk about those now. For starters, I actually ended up decluttering 2 more of my cream eyeshadows. One eyeshadow I decluttered was the MAC Paint Pot in Vintage Selection. This one actually already found a new home, and it is going out to Betsy, who has the channel Make Up Your Mind. So I know that she will have a lot of fun and she will be happy with the product, I hope. So I'm going to send that to her. And the other cream shadow I'm decluttering is my Maybelline Color Tattoo in, I believe it's Bold Gold. It's this one here. The reason why I'm decluttering this is that I feel like no matter how I apply it with my finger or with a brush, I can't get this to have a good enough even application no matter what I do. And also this does not work as a base. All the other cream shadows I have, all the other Maybelline Color Tattoos even work as a base, but this one does not. This one creases within less than half a day, and I'm just not okay with that. I don't want to have to use a separate eyeshadow base with this because these used to work as eyeshadow bases. I don't know what makes this one different, but I'm just not going to bother with it anymore. So I'm going to declutter this. And honestly, it's just a color I would have used up because I wanted to use it up in the first place. So now that it doesn't even work as a base anymore, I'm going to pass this along. Then I also used up 2 hand lotions, and if you watched my Rolling Project Piano Roulette update number 2, which should be up in the upcoming week, then you will see those as well. I used up my Florina hand lotion olive oil. This is completely gone, and this one is done now. And I also used up the Origins Make a Difference Rejuvenating Hand Treatment. I have cut this open and moved all the product out, and it is now done. I don't have to worry about this anymore. It is finally out of my collection. Then I also used up another foundation, and this was quite a surprise to me. I used up my Catrice Even Skin Tone Beautifying Foundation in the shade 005 Ivory. Now, you can probably see that there is still some product left on the sides of the bottle. Unfortunately, this is a very thick liquid foundation, or more like a cream foundation, honestly. And with the pump, I can't get any more out. When I pump this, it just splatters. And it is just a pain in the butt at the moment to get this out. I don't have a lot of time in the morning, and that's probably another reason why I'm just a little bit annoyed with this foundation. But I spent approximately 5 minutes this morning trying to get this enough foundation out on the back of my hand to apply this all over my face to get a medium coverage. So I'm just not going to bother anymore. I think this has been open for the 6 months it's supposedly good for anyway. And as you can see here, this is where I scraped a bit with the little tube thing of the pump, and I can't get anything out. I tried patting this on my leg even, because I find that on my leg I can pat this much harder than on my hand. It's just not doing anything. Even here, actually, you can see there's a bit of a gap here. So there isn't too much left. I don't have a beauty spatula, which I have mentioned before, so this one I consider done. Another product I used up was my Wet n Wild Cover All Pressed Powder in the shade Fair. This is it. It's completely done. I showed this in my update for my, what was it, Finish 7 by Spring, I believe, already. So this is completely used up and out of my collection, unfortunately. One more thing, I actually decluttered a product. I decluttered my Bare Minerals Matte Foundation. The reason for that is that I believe this makes me break out, which is quite upsetting. I'm not sure if it's because this is old. I don't remember it making me break out before, but yeah, it might just be because it's old, which upsets me quite a bit because I had a lot left of this foundation. This is another reason why maybe you should not be having too much foundation going on at the same time. Lesson learned, honestly. But yeah, this is done now, and I have to move this out of my collection because I don't see the point in having breakouts all over my face just for the sake of using up a product. Then I also used up another nail polish remover. I used up the Essence Nail Art Nail Polish Remover Ultra. I started this in mid-December when it was up here, and I've used this one up completely. I don't necessarily agree with the statement that this is a nail polish remover ultra. This indicates to me that it removes nail polish very well, and it doesn't work for glitter polish. I had to really soak my cotton pads with this to make sure glitter polishes were actually being taken off. So it's not a product I would necessarily purchase for that purpose, but it is relatively cheap anyway, so I think it's okay if you don't want to remove glitter polish all the time. I think this will do a good job with that. Then I used up 2 perfumes. Now, in the order of me using them up, I used up the Dita Von Teese Rouge perfume. Now, you may remember I had about this much here left, but it ends about here. It tapers down quite a bit, so this didn't have too many uses left. And the other perfume I used up was my Betty Barclay Pure Style perfume. Now you can see the line right here. It does not go all the way down, but yeah, I've used this one up completely. And then I also used up my Balea Urea hand lotion. This is cruelty-free. It's not vegan though, because there are quite a few product ingredients here that probably are not. What I will mean to say is Then I also used up another hand lotion, and this was the Balea Urea hand lotion. There was not a lot left, and you can see this from my line right here. This is right at the bottom already, and I used this one up within like less than a week, honestly. So this is out of my collection as well. Now all in all, I used up 12 products. I decluttered 3, and to even this one out again, I decided to put another product in my project used up for 2016. And this is another perfume. It is my Dior Hypnotic Poison perfume. This one has 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters in here, and when I put this in originally, I hope you can see this, I was at this black line right under the H, and now I am already at the line right under the P. So I have been using this quite a bit in the past week and a half or 2. Now I like the scent, but it is not cruelty free, so that's why I figured I'm going to put this one in as well. And I am also going to put this in my rolling project Pan Roulette, of course. So this is now in replacement for the other products that I have decluttered, and I will see over the year how I replace things and how I declutter things, because I mentioned this before, I don't see the point in using products that don't work well for me. For March, my goals are actually hopefully quite simple. I would like to use up my MAC eyeshadow in Woodwinked. This is a golden eyeshadow with to it. It is very nice. Let me see if I can get a swatch. Here you go. It's very nice on the eyelid. I like this a lot, and I think I can use this one up in the upcoming months. Then I would like to also use up one of the eyeshadows in my Manhattan eyeshadow trio here. This is in my Precious China. And these are the 3 shadows. There's a purpley plummy shade, a minty green, and a silver eyeshadow with actually minty and purple reflex to it. So I want to use up one of these shadows. I don't know yet which one it will be. Then I would like to also use up my Labello Lip Butter Vanilla Macadamia. Once again, this is like the Nivea lip butter. It's no difference, it's just a different brand name on it. Otherwise it's the same thing. And this is what I want to use this up. There is not a lot left. There really isn't, and I'm pretty sure I can do this. I use this every evening and every morning. So I'll get a good use out of this one. Then I'm going to then I actually want to use up my Aster Soft Sensation Lip Color Butter in the shade Loved Up. I have this in my Finish 7 by Spring as well, and like I said, there's not too much left. This is what I have left. So I'm fairly certain that I can do this if I apply this on a regular basis. So this is in here, and I'm going to roll over my goal for my Sephora Shimmer Harmony Gloss Lip Gloss Palette. I want to use up one completely and hit pan on another one. I'm pretty sure I can do this. I just don't know yet which lip gloss I will choose for hitting pan, and I will try to use up either of these shades. Now, if I don't hit pan on one of the other 3 shades I have left, 4 shades I have left in here, I want to use up both of these. Then I would also like to use up my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Rockstar. This is a dark purpley shade, which I hope you can see this in the screen. It is very hard to catch. It looks very, very dark on my eyes, and I usually have to either do a more strong, darker eye look and use this as a liner, or I have to put something over this to tune it down a little bit. Because if I only use this, it is just very dark, and it's just a bit off. So I want to use this one up completely. This is how much I have left. So I'm sure I can do this, I hope. And then actually I only have 2 more goals for my general goals. I would like to use 2 of my polishes in the upcoming month, and I would like to use 2 of my lip products in the upcoming month. so that I will at the end of the year have used each of my polishes at least once and each of my lipsticks and lip products at least once. So this was it for my Project Use It Up 2016 February update and March goals. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, of course, and I would love it if you commented. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe as well so that you can be updated on my videos, which I try to post 2 or 3 times a week. Now, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!